The Discovery, 770 words. Setting, Earth, 2387. 80. The story opens with Captain James Miller standing on the bridge of the research vessel Explorer. His team has just detected something impossible. Massive energy signatures coming from beyond the edge of known space. The readings are unlike anything humanity has ever seen. Dr. Lisa Park, the ship's chief scientist, reports that the signals suggest technology far beyond human capability. The energy patterns show ships the size of small moons moving toward human space. Earth's deep space monitoring stations confirm the readings. Something big is coming, and it will reach human colonies in less than 5 years. Back on Earth, Admiral Tom Anderson briefs the Global Defense Council. The unknown fleet consists of at least 50 massive vessels, each one larger than Earth's biggest space stations. Their technology appears to be thousands of years ahead of humanity's. The Council faces a terrible truth. Humanity is not alone, and whatever is coming might not be friendly. Fear grips the human colonies. Reports spread across all inhabited worlds, from Mars to the Outer Rim settlements. Panic buying begins on Earth. Some colonies request immediate evacuation ships. Others demand weapons and defenses. The Global Defense Council makes a desperate decision. They will build the largest warships humanity has ever created. Project Titan is born, a plan to construct massive battleships that can match the size and power of the approaching alien fleet. Dr. Park discovers something else in the alien signals. They seem to be scanning human space, studying their defenses and population centers. The aliens know about humanity, and they are taking their time to plan their approach. Captain Miller volunteers to lead a deep space mission to gather more intelligence. His ship is upgraded with humanity's best stealth technology. As he prepares to leave, he knows this might be humanity's last chance to understand what they are facing. The Great Building, 770 words. Setting, various human worlds, 3 years later. The shipyards around Earth have become the largest construction project in human history. The first Titan warship, named Defiance, is taking shape. It measures 12 kilometers long and carries weapons that can destroy asteroids with single shots. Engineer Mike Johnson oversees the weapon systems. Each Titan ship carries railguns the size of skyscrapers, missile bays that can launch thousands of projectiles, and energy shields powered by 3 fusion reactors. The ships are designed to fight enemies they have never seen, using every advantage human engineering can provide. Meanwhile, Captain Miller returns from his deep space mission with disturbing news. He managed to get close enough to scan one of the alien ships. The vessel is not just large, and it is alive. The hull appears to be grown rather than built, and it shows signs of organic technology beyond human understanding. The alien fleet has slowed down, now estimated to arrive in 2 years. Intelligence suggests they are building something in deep space, possibly reinforcements or a forward base. The waiting is driving human colonies to the edge of panic. Production of the Titan ships faces massive challenges. The project requires resources from every human world. Mining operations work around the clock. Scientists develop new alloys and weapon systems under extreme pressure. Some colonies resist contributing resources, fearing they will be left defenseless. Dr. Park leads a team studying the organic technology detected by Miller's mission. They discover that the alien ships might be living creatures rather than traditional spacecraft. This revelation changes everything about humanity's defensive strategy. The second Titan ship, Vengeance, is completed 6 months ahead of schedule. The third ship, Guardian, begins construction as improvements are made to the design based on new intelligence about the alien threat. Political tensions rise on Earth as some nations demand priority protection for their colonies. The Global Defense Council struggles to maintain unity as fear and desperation grow. Protests erupt on several worlds, with some groups demanding immediate evacuation to unknown space. Admiral Anderson faces the hardest decision of his career: how to position the Titan fleet for maximum effectiveness. The alien ships are too large to fight in traditional formations. Human tactics must be completely redesigned for enemies the size of small cities. Captain Miller is promoted to admiral and given command of the first Titan battle group. He begins training crews for ship-to-ship combat on a scale never imagined. Each Titan ship requires a crew of 10,000 people, making them floating cities dedicated to war. First contact, 770 words. Setting, edge of human space. 1 year before arrival, the alien fleet has stopped at the edge of human space, holding position near the Proxima system. Long-range sensors show they are building structures, massive space stations that dwarf even the Titan warships. Humanity's worst fears are being realized. Admiral Miller commands a fleet of 8 completed Titan ships with 4 more under construction. The human fleet moves to intercept positions, but they are vastly outnumbered. Intelligence estimates suggest the alien fleet now contains over 200 vessels of various sizes. First contact comes without warning. The aliens send a communication signal directly to Earth, bypassing all military channels. The message is simple but terrifying. Surrender your weapons. Submit to evaluation. Resistance will result in cleansing. The message is translated by AI systems, but the meaning is clear. The aliens see humanity as a potential threat that must be controlled or eliminated. Dr. Park's analysis of the signal reveals that it carries viral code designed to disable human computer systems. The first shot in what might be a war. Earth's response is unified for the first time in centuries. The Global Defense Council sends a single message back. This is human space. Leave now, or face the consequences. The alien response is immediate and devastating. A single alien ship, smaller than the Titan vessels but still massive, approaches the human colony on Proxima Base. It fires a weapon that turns the planet's atmosphere into a burning cloud. 2 million colonists die in minutes. Admiral Miller receives emergency orders to engage the enemy. The human fleet moves forward, but they are entering unknown territory. The aliens have demonstrated weapons that can destroy entire worlds, while humanity has built ships designed for traditional space warfare. The first battle begins near the Proxima system. The Titan ship Defiance engages an alien vessel 3 times its size. Human railguns fire projectiles at incredible speeds, but the alien ship's living hull absorbs and redirects the damage. The battle becomes a test of human engineering against alien biology. Captain Lisa Park, now serving as tactical officer aboard Defiance, discovers that the alien ships have weak points where their organic systems connect to mechanical components. She coordinates targeting data across the human fleet, giving them their first advantage. The battle lasts 18 hours. 3 alien ships are destroyed, but at terrible cost. 2 Titan ships are lost, including Guardian with all hands. The aliens retreat, but not before sending another message. You have proven dangerous. Cleansing will begin in 30 days. Humanity realizes they are facing an enemy that sees them as a disease to be cured. The aliens are not conquerors seeking territory or resources. They are exterminators who have decided that humanity is too dangerous to exist. Emergency construction begins on new Titan ships with organic armor and bioweapons designed to fight. Living starships. The war has begun, and humanity must evolve their tactics or face complete extinction. Admiral Miller studies the battle recordings and makes a chilling discovery. The alien ships that were destroyed appear to be regenerating. In deep space, the enemy might be functionally immortal, making this a war that humanity cannot win through traditional means. The war begins, 770 words. Setting. Multiple star systems, the 30-day countdown. Humanity has 28 days to prepare for total war. The Titan fleet now numbers 12 ships, with emergency construction crews working to complete 4 more before the alien deadline. Every human world contributes everything they have: weapons, supplies, and most importantly, people willing to fight. Admiral Miller establishes his command on the new flagship Humanity's Will, a Titan ship designed specifically for command operations. Dr. Park has developed new weapons based on analysis of alien biology, including biodisruptor missiles that can damage living ship hulls. The alien fleet has grown to over 300 vessels. They have constructed orbital weapons platforms around captured asteroids, turning space rocks into fortress bases. Humanity's intelligence estimates that the aliens control enough firepower to sterilize every human world simultaneously. Captain John Davis commands the Titan ship Last Stand, positioned to defend the Mars colonies. His crew has trained for ship-to-ship combat, but nothing can prepare them for fighting enemies that treat their ships as extensions of their own bodies. The psychological pressure is enormous. On day 15 of the countdown, the aliens make their move early. A massive alien vessel, larger than any previously seen, appears near Earth's moon. It begins charging a weapon system that shows energy, readings capable of cracking planets. Humanity has minutes, not days. The battle for Earth begins with humanity's will and 5 other Titan ships engaging the alien superweapon. The human fleet attacks from multiple angles, using coordinated fire to overwhelm the alien ship's defenses, but the enemy vessel fights back with weapons that bend space itself. Thunder is caught in a gravity weapon that crushes the ship like paper. 3,000 crew members die instantly. The remaining human ships press their attack, knowing that, if the alien superweapon fires, Earth dies with 8 billion people. Dr. Park discovers the alien ship's weakness during the battle. Its massive size requires enormous amounts of energy to maintain life functions. She coordinates a strike on the ship's organic power centers, causing cascade failures throughout the living vessel. The alien superweapon dies in space above Earth, but its destruction sends a signal to the rest of the alien fleet. Within hours, alien forces attack every human colony simultaneously. The war has become a fight for survival across dozens of star systems. Captain Davis leads the defense of Mars against 20 alien ships. His single Titan vessel faces impossible odds, but the Martian defense platforms provide support fire. The battle becomes a desperate last stand as human colonists evacuate underground shelters. The Mars battle reveals new alien tactics. They use smaller ships as living missiles, ramming human vessels to deliver bioweapons that consume metal hulls. Human crews must fight boarding actions against alien organisms that treat their ships as food sources. Admiral Miller realizes that humanity cannot win a defensive war. The aliens have too many ships and can regenerate losses faster than humans, can build new vessels. He makes the hardest decision of the war. Humanity must go on the offensive. Operation Deep Strike launches with 8 Titan ships attacking the alien construction yards at Proxima. The human fleet uses biodisruptor weapons to devastating effect, destroying half the alien infrastructure before the enemy can respond. But the victory comes at terrible cost. 4 Titan ships are lost in the attack, including Last Stand with Captain Davis aboard. The human fleet is now reduced to fewer than 10 operational warships, while the aliens still number in the hundreds. The war enters a new phase as both sides realize the conflict will not end quickly. The aliens begin developing new weapons specifically designed to kill human crews, while humanity starts building ships with automated systems that can fight without risking lives. Dr. Park makes a breakthrough discovery. The alien ships are not just alive, they are connected in a network that shares information and coordinates attacks. If humanity can disrupt this network, they might be able to turn the aliens' greatest strength into a weakness. Victory through fear, 770 words. Setting: the final battle. 6 months into the war, humanity is losing the war. Only 6 Titan ships remain operational, while the alien fleet has grown to over 400 vessels. Human colonies have been evacuated to deep space hiding spots, but there is nowhere left to run. Admiral Miller prepares for humanity's final gambit. Dr. Park has completed her analysis of the alien network. The living ships share a collective consciousness through bio-quantum communication. Every alien vessel is connected to a central intelligence that coordinates their actions. She has developed a virus, not digital but biological, that can spread through their network. The plan is insane but simple. The remaining Titan ships will deliver biowarfare weapons directly into the alien command network. The virus will spread through their shared consciousness, causing the living ships to turn against each other. But to succeed, human ships must get close enough to inject the virus into alien vessels. Captain Anna Fox commands the Titan ship Final Hope, one of the last human warships. Her crew volunteers for what everyone knows is a suicide mission, The biovirus must be delivered to at least 3 alien ships simultaneously, or the network will adapt and become immune. The final battle begins in the Centauri system, where the aliens have established their primary base. 6 human Titan ships attack a fleet of 200 alien vessels. The odds are impossible, but humanity has no choice left except to fight. Admiral Miller leads the charge aboard humanity's will. The human fleet uses every tactic they have learned: biodisruptor missiles, coordinated fire patterns, and ramming. Attacks with ships whose crews are already dead. The battle becomes a storm of destruction on a scale never seen before. 3 Titan ships are lost in the first hour of combat, but they succeed in delivering the biovirus to multiple alien vessels. The effect is immediate and terrifying. Infected alien ships begin attacking their own fleet, spreading the virus through physical contact and network connections. The alien collective consciousness realizes what is happening and tries to disconnect infected vessels, but the virus has been designed to prevent disconnection. Infected ships cannot be abandoned by the network without destroying the communication system that holds the alien fleet together. Captain Fox watches as alien ships across the battlefield begin turning on each other. The virus spreads faster. Then the aliens can adapt, turning their greatest strength, their shared consciousness, into the weapon of their own destruction. But her ship is dying, with life support failing and hull breaches throughout the vessel. Within 6 hours, half the alien fleet is fighting the other half. The virus continues spreading through their network, causing cascade failures in the collective intelligence that controls their civilization. Ships that have existed for thousands of years begin consuming each other in biological feeding frenzies. Admiral Miller realizes that humanity has created something more terrible than they intended. The biovirus is not just disabling the alien fleet. It is driving their entire species insane. The aliens are tearing themselves apart in space, their living ships devouring each other in desperate attempts to survive. The last 3 human Titan ships withdraw from the battle as the alien fleet destroys itself. Dr. Park monitors the biovirus spread and confirms that it has infected the entire alien network. Every alien ship in known space has been compromised. The war is over, but humanity has won through creating their worst nightmare. In the aftermath, scattered alien survivors send a final message to Earth. You have become what we feared. Your species creates weapons of pure terror. We withdraw from your space and mark you as the danger we came to eliminate. The surviving aliens retreat beyond the edge of known space, but their message changes everything. Humanity realizes that they were not attacked because they were weak. They were attacked because the aliens feared what humanity might become. The giant warships were built out of fear, but they turned humanity into exactly what their enemies had dreaded. Admiral Miller stands on the bridge of humanity's will, looking at the wreckage of alien ships consuming each other in space. Humanity has survived, but they have also become something new. A species that creates weapons so terrible that even advanced aliens choose to flee rather than fight. The story ends with humanity beginning to build even larger warships, not because they need them, but because they now understand the truth. In a galaxy full of life, the species that others fear the most are the ones that survive. Humanity has learned to turn fear itself into their greatest weapon. The end.